We're here today at the Red Bull Ring for a race of many unexpected events, and you're seeing the first one right here. We've actually qualified, guys. We've qualified third on the grid, so we've got some voiceover commentary as well as some live feedback.
How's that for a start?
And as you'll see, we listened to some of the live feedback, like I was saying, because while I wasn't talking to anyone other than myself, some of the actions were alright. So here we got, with me still leaving the replay window up completely, which is high quality editing. We're playing back the start here. Just gave it the right amount of clutch and just sent it straight up the inside of both of these cars. And you'll see a little bit of carnage happens behind us, which is all the better for us. So cars crashing, banging, one sideways, cars scattering all over the road, and away we go. And this is how it's happened. The guy sat on the inside, just turned him. He actually got the most penalised out of it all. So we are off. We're down the main straight of lap 1. You see we've got quite a nice gap here between the guys ahead. And now it's just a matter of cold tyres of not overdriving. You'll see the blue car and the car in third.
Good start, keep it up.
In our rear vision there.
Just got to break the toe, nice and easy while the tyres are still cold. Hopefully they battle a bit.
And just as we're saying there in the replay, hopefully they do battle a bit. The guys coming in. We got some more carnage in turn 2. Just panels getting banged up. Following on, a couple more turns later. Cold tyres, too much juice. We have 2 cars facing the other way. This guy actually saves it. Bit Tokyo Drift style. But then at the same time as Tokyo Drift gets bowling balled for the strike. So that second turn there, both second and third going a bit deep.
He's sticking with us though, number 2.
But everyone has sorted themselves out. So we got the second car right in our rear vision. If we're looking at the timing chart down in the right.
He's quick too, might even. If he dives on us, let him go, hug behind him. Keep that gap to the others until later in the race.
Which is something I'll be staring at a lot in this race. Just trying to make sure, keep an eye on what's going on behind us. And just watching on the gap. Because when they get to about 0.3 or 0.2 seconds away,
it's very quick.
You know that they're in range to send a nice old dive bomb. Have a look at another carnage report here. We've got a car just going a little bit too wide, crossing it up, and unfortunately this Porsche, the silver one here, tries to go around him, and in doing so loses the rear himself.
That lap was a 133.85 and the guy behind has just done a
133.68. 0.68, so 2/10 he got him. He's in strike zone 2.
He's in the strike zone indeed. He sends it down the inside.
Right side.
We're not going to battle it too aggressively. We'll still try and get a good exit here. And stay on the back. We never know what's going to happen.
Come on mate, defend your position.
As you can see, he's just had the pace. Even though we got the start on him, he did put it on pole. He did start from the start. And he does seem to be just a little bit quicker. Especially in this corner here, this downhill one. It's always a problem for many people. I haven't really had too much drama with it for quite a long time. It's just the downhill gets away from you and it doesn't really want to turn and you have to be so patient. But while I haven't had too much drama with it, this blue car in front of us here that's now in the lead, he just is so mega quick there. It's where he gives a lot of challenge to a lot of drivers in this race today. But see, he's pulling away. In my mind here, we're just going to settle in, do some laps. It's 18 here. We're going to sprint at the Red Bull Ring.
That's the fastest lap for Christie, 133.24.
In the Porsches.
Just done it, 133.49.
Decent gap to the third, so
It's fast. Really
thought
fast.
we're just going to settle in. You see a lap record already.
Quicker than our quality time, so that's, it's pretty outrageous.
And just saying again what I said there, he actually bet our quality time with full tank of fuel.
Considering we got way more fuel and the car, it's heavier. So hopefully he makes a mistake. We'll just try and put in some consistent laps, stay behind him. Like, we're in range of him not being able to relax, so...
But, as the video's titled, the race of many unexpected events, first one being
Well, someone's had a big off, a couple of skid marks there.
a decent qualifying time from us. That never happens. Without spoiling too much, this race is not over. Getting silly off tracks here. He's got it a little bit wide.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
The thing with the Red Bull Ring is it's so simple that it makes itself very complex. There's not that many corners, the heavy braking points. People push so hard that it's actually really easy to make mistakes on.
We've just done 33.73. That's your quickest so far.
Just banging out some laps here. We're beginning lap 7, so we're getting nearly towards that halfway point of the race.
Not quite halfway. So 40-45% the way through. So far so good.
Send it down here into the heaviest braking point, and he's actually overcooked it.
Left side. Clear left.
There's the mistakes we're looking for, he's pushing hard.
Like I was saying, it's so simple just to push
Nice one.
way too hard coming to the corner, just a metre or two too late. Split seconds we're talking here, not braking super effectively as you have every other lap. It only takes one corner like that to absolutely send it too hard in the corner, cost you too much time. We snuck up the inside,
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
and in the second event of the race of many unexpected events, we're back in the lead. Just trying to drive it. We're getting into the, the middle part of the race here. Tyres are warm.
The toe's so strong here, this straight and the next one.
Getting into the
He's
rhythm.
really good into that downhill brake.
And it's kind of just a race between us two. A couple of other cars got separated from the pack early on, but I am keeping a nice close eye on third place.
But we've seen he's pushing it hard, so hopefully he's wearing the car out more. Tyres. Stumbles again.
So he's pushing hard, definitely behind us. It's quite a optimistic approach to just hope and rely on this race going our way by him overdriving the car and wearing his tyres out. But that's pretty much all we got, because he's got the pace.
He's right there now, point 2. Uncomfortably close.
That was at 34.09.
Into turn 1.
And then we've got Casimir, kind of what's number 1 actually, putting in some hot laps, gaining a little bit towards us too.
So while I've been watching the black box in the corner, the relative, just to see the gap to everyone, just there you'll see that I have noticed that the number 1 car driver, which means that he's the highest rated of anyone here, is gaining on us. So he seems to have gotten to a nice rhythm, and while I'm holding off the first place here, he actually tags us at the back. Like I said, he comes in so hot, but he manages to do that corner so well. He actually tagged us. I think he scared himself a little bit, as well as me.
Actually some good exits so he can stay that distance. And I reckon the car number 1, slowly chipping away, is going to give him some drama very soon, which is all good news for us.
But car number 1 is on the way in third place. He's found a really nice rhythm, slowly chipping away at us. You can see he's in the rear vision now, hot on the tail of the blue car in P2. Across the line.
Jeez, car number 1, he's putting in some fast laps.
Beginning lap 11.
33.74. Lap times are pretty consistent.
So we are under.
Dialed it back in on us though. He's in the getting a little bit of speed boost down the main straights because we're punching a hole here. Man, this is like on the edge race, back and forth.
We are under. Well, it was beginning lap 11, so we're on the home stretch in my mind. We're in the double digits of an 18-lap race. We're slowly getting away from second place, which is really good for us.
Pushing the limits of the tyre there. That was sliding around a bit.
Getting a little bit sketchy, as it always does here at the Red Bull Ring, but no major mistakes from us really. No putting dirt, like tyres in the dirt. Nothing of great concern.
Yep, he's under siege now. He's under fire.
But the unexpected events that continue. other than us having a little bit of cross up earlier on, we can see that second place now has more on his hands than simply trying to hunt us down for the win. We've got third position right on his tail.
Still 7 laps to go. Long way from home.
This would be the perfect position if we were right near the end, and you know, we're leading. Second place is more importantly trying to hold off an attacker from behind, but that's not the case. We've got 2 faster guys behind us with too many laps to go, so once they sort it out, we're still under threat.
That was 133, I take 3.
So all we can do now here is just continuing through. While we're pushing, we just can't get ahead of ourselves, because like I said, it's so easy. As you saw,
Let's see how wide
the first position car cooked it coming into the heavy braking zone earlier on, so it's things like that that we really just don't want to be doing. In our revision, all we can see is other cars right now. Skipping ahead a little bit, we're coming to the end of lap 12. All we can see is the bonnet of second position, and behind him is third. It is a 3-way battle for first position here in this race. It's just a train, a DRS train, what the F1 would say.
That might have backed him up enough then. I just really tried to tee that corner off properly.
Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.32 off the pace.
Oh no, this is now a 3-way battle. Oh no. Still 5 laps to go.
In the last corner there, my first ever 4000 IQ move, I just slowed up a little bit, just backed off, really lined it up so that it was kind of push him more into that third place position.
Now they're going at it. Let's go, let's go. It's our time to run away.
So it's actually worked, because what's happened there is down the first straight there, he got kind of close to us. Not enough though to really dive bomb us, but what it did do was bring third right into the mix. Now this could backfire big time.
Gee, they're really going at it now.
This really could backfire, because I've slowed up a little bit, just a little bit, in order for third place to give second place a crack. But what could happen is I just get passed by both of them, because slowing down, I would have been further away, and that would be the worst case scenario. But it's a gamble I took, and it kind of worked, because now we're pulling away.
Yes, look at this. We got them a second because they're going at it. They're still going at it.
And it's working, it's working. They've been side by side from what I can tell in the rear vision for many corners now. That's given us a chance, a fraction
This is our time. 1 drop back.
of a lap here.
0.6 off him. This is our time. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At least a little bit to knuckle down. Let's go. Hopefully they're distracted enough. We can just slowly creep away, because that DRS, or that punch in the air slipstream that you get is quite strong here. If they're within about 0.6 of a second, they really do get a speed boost, and we've separated ourselves from that.
We have another 3 laps to go.
That was at 133.56. New fastest lap from Christie, 133.17.
Oh no, he's putting in fastest laps. This is on the edge, guys. This is on the edge. All the way to the finish.
3 laps to go. Somehow with just fuel going down, simply I've managed to put in the fastest lap. But again, a new fastest lap of the race for this blue car. He's just been so fast all day. It was just that one mistake
2 laps, 2
that
laps.
cost him the lead so far.
Slipstream. Hold it together now.
And through how the events have played out so far, this battle for P2 is just causing him so much drama that we've just been just out of arm's reach a little bit, and it's so rewarding of that move to worked.
What a time to do my best corner there. Yeah, look at that, 2/10 up.
Bit of revision there of my corner back when I was doing this live. Just really happy with how that come in. Feeling a little bit of fresh air, or breath of fresh air, where I don't have, you know, people right over my bumper. I'm just using that to just kind of settle into a groove and just drive this thing to the finish just as smart as I can, not pushing it too hard. I mean, at this point it'll be so easy to be like, oh, we're so close to the end, and hit the throttle hard and try and get away from them and secure the win. You can see we gapped them a little bit.
Whoa! One did crash. 8 seconds away. What's happened?
We're keeping a cool head. It's just working now. Down the relative box, we've seen the Trakracer in third position after all the side-by-side battles and banging doors, as we can see here, looking back at the clips. Like I was saying in the live race, they really were going at it. Like, look at this, too wide around multiple corners. And not even just in the one lap. This continued on to the point of pushing too hard. He come unstuck himself. And the best thing about this is we are right toward the end. Only a couple laps to go.
Last lap. Let's bring it home. 1.6 the gap. The best position we've been in.
Keep it together. We're winning this. Our last lap was at 33.44.
The biggest gap we've had. The best lap we've done this race just then. It's looking gold. It's looking good.
And a surprising just layout of events after randomly getting a decent qualifying time, getting a good start. The leader locks it up, gives us the position, and my little gamble of backing them up worked, where they battled so hard that they've actually come unstuck.
One's actually dropped back further, hasn't it?
That we've managed to find ourselves out in the lead here with only half a lap to go by simply, you know, we just weren't the fastest car out here today, which is the best kind of wins, when things just work in your favour. It's just such a rewarding little experience. And all we had to do really was, I mean, there's many mistakes we could have made throughout the way here, but we just kept our cool, kept it together.
The gap to Christie behind is now 1.5.
And it just played out in our favour. So come around here, the last 2 corners, still watching that time, because remember, the fastest car, the fastest driver here is in P2 still, and he's only just outside of that slipstream strain. So if we had way more laps, we would have been in some real hot water.
We did it. We held them off enough to the end. We weren't the quickest car out here today.
Perfect drive, absolutely flawless.
That wasn't the case. We only had 18 laps, and it played out well.
It's been a long time since I've had a win.